Here at Flushmaster, we are boaters building products for boaters to make life on the water easier. Before we started Flushmaster, there was only really a few options for me to help with flushing my outboard engine. One was to buy an automated system. The price point and the serviceability made that not an option. The second option was to try to use a Y-splitter to split the water so that I could flush both engines at the same time. Here at my house, not enough water pressure. I tried and the engines weren't sufficiently getting flushed. That left me with the only option to manually flush my engines one at a time per the manufacturer's specification. That includes connecting a fresh water hose to the engine, threading it on, turning the water on, waiting about 15 minutes, turning the water off, disconnect the hose, move to the second engine, same process. That was a 30-minute task and it was a headache. But because this boat was a big investment, I did it every time. One of those times, left the water running. Left it overnight because as you're unloading the boat, you're cleaning your fish, everyone's in a rush to leave. It's the last thing you do, flush your engine, and the second engine got left on. So we started on a path to make a solution for outboard flushing. We like to think it's the one maintenance task that every boat owner can and should do. I eventually learned how to do 100-hour services and change the oil, but when I got this boat, the only maintenance item I could do was flush the engine. Such a big investment. Here in the salt water here in Florida, we got to get the salt out. I was doing it every time. So we set on a path to automate it and developed the Flushmaster outboard flushing device. This is a portable, battery-operated, marine-grade, waterproof device that you can either use portably or you can fix mount it to a piling on your dock or on the side of your house. All you need to do is connect the hoses to your engine, single all the way up to quad engine applications, press start, and the Flushmaster handles the rest. It flushes each engine sequentially, one at a time, with the proper water volume and pressure, one at a time until each engine is complete. It takes that, on quads, hour process down to a few minutes. On this twin engine setup, what would be 30 minutes just takes 30 seconds. No more remembering to turn the water off, no more switching between engines. When we engineered the Flushmaster automated flushing device, we wanted to engineer it so that it had a wide range of uses. From single engine boats all the way up to quad applications, there's only two models in the product line. There's a 2-outlet Flushmaster for single and dual engine use, and there's a quad outlet for single all the way up to quad engine applications. The device is backlit and you can easily adjust the time settings for your desired flush duration. It's pre-programmed for 15 minutes each outlet, but if you bring outlet 2 down to 0 minutes, it removes it from operation and you now have a single engine device. The Flushmaster saves your settings until the next time you change the batteries or until you do a reset. So once you set it, it's ready for every one of your adventures. We wanted to design the Flushmaster in a portable manner so that it worked for everybody. You can put it in a storage bag and keep it in the boat so when you run to the Bahamas or you're traveling, you can easily pull it out and flush your engine. We also made it so you can mount it to a piling and hard plummet so that you never have to touch the device or move it. It's always ready for your operation. After developing the automated Flushmaster, we realized that connecting the hoses to the engine was now the biggest pain point. We had automated the flushing to take all the time out of it, but now there was a big hassle of connecting the hose to the engine. Yamaha, you have to thread it on. Mercury has a retainer plug that can often be very difficult to get out. And so we set on a path to develop quick connects. We needed to make it easier to connect the engines because we realized that flushing is something that is critical to do, but people are only going to do it if it's easy and doesn't take a lot of time. So we developed quick connects for Mercury, Yamaha, Suzuki, and Honda. These quick connects seamlessly integrate into your engine, either replacing the OEM port or being added in addition to the OEM port to make it where you can have one-handed operation and easily connect a water hose. So now we had an automated flushing device and we had quick connects where now you can just quick connect, press start, and flushing was complete. When we engineered the quick connects, we knew that they needed to work for a wide variety of engines. And when we got to Mercury, we determined that the V8 and V10 models needed a little bit more water flow. They may need an elbow because those engines are prone to kinking. In our quick connect kits, you'll find everything you need to install it for a wide range of engines. The Mercury includes the elbow, it includes a wrench to snug it into the engine. We want to include everything the customer needs to install our product in the kit. The Flushmaster device comes with the batteries, it comes with hoses, it comes with fittings, it comes with everything you need except for water. Our products apply to a wide range of customers, and who are those customers? You have recreational boaters, you have sport fishermen, charter captains, mobile mechanics, boat dealers, repair shops, and even OEM boat builders. What's the in to these customers? It starts with the Quick Connects. The Quick Connects do not need the Flushmaster for use. They thread onto a standard garden hose. The Quick Connects dramatically improve your ability to flush the engine without hassle or frustration. Mercury engines have a retainer plug that you have to twist a quarter turn to get out of the engine. Sometimes it's very hard to get out. Once it's out, you unthread the retainer plug and you thread in your garden hose. We engineered our Quick Connect to replace that retainer. So all you do is remove the Mercury OEM retainer plug, thread ours in, and put it seamlessly back into the engine. We designed all of our Quick Connects with marine grade plastic that won't fade in the UV and will retain its structural integrity throughout your operation. Moving from Mercury, we have Yamaha Quick Connects. Yamaha is a standard threaded male-female connection outside of the engine. It can be a big pain, and you have to use two hands to thread it, and sometimes that gasket pops out and falls into the water. We replaced that with a marine grade double O-ring 316 stainless steel spring Quick Connect. So that lives on your engine permanently, and now with just one hand you can reach under there and undo the connection. And that follows through to the Honda engines, which are very similar. They also have the flush port outside the engine with the male and female threaded connection. Our Quick Connect goes in between that and now allows for one-handed operation. Moving to Suzuki engines have a fixed plug that threads into the engine, and that plug is the block-off point for the cooling inside your engine. So water is always flowing through the engine to that point. So if you lose that plug, you have a chance of overheating. If the threads mess up and it's leaking out water, you have a chance of overheating. And you have to remove that plug and thread in an engine every time. Thread in a water hose every time. The process of threading in a water hose, because it's a fixed female thread, is you have to twist the hose into the engine. This is very cumbersome, it's very hassle-some, and sometimes you have to back twist the hose, get it in the engine so that you can twist it forward enough to connect. Our Suzuki Flushport Quick Connect replaces that plug, permanently lives in the engine, and now is just a push and twist. It blocks the flow of water, you never have to worry about it, and when you want to use it, it takes just seconds. The Quick Connects are the in to your customers because most customers have experienced the hassle if they flush their engine. It will make sense, and this will remove the hassle from your customers' lives. With the Flushmaster Flushport Quick Connects, you eliminate all the wear and tear, the problems with O-rings falling out, the risk of cross-threading that you would have using the OEM ports over and over again. With Flushmaster, we replace that. It's a seamless Quick Connect, takes just seconds, and you eliminate all those potential failures. With the Flushmaster device, we wanted to engineer it truly for boaters. So we provide EPDM rubber hoses, the same flushing hoses that are inside your engine, and they're non-marring. You can run them across your boat and it's never going to damage the boat or leave a scuff. Furthermore, they're UV rated and they will not fade in the sun. They're not going to become dry rotted. They will continue to last for the life of the device. Furthermore, we know these are going to live in the sun and in the salt, and you're going to drop them in the water every once in a while. The Flushmasters are IP67 waterproof, double sealed on the battery case for outdoor use. We've had the Flushmasters underwater during hurricanes where customers are still using them. They come out, they press start, and the device works. Specifically speaking about the Mercury Quick Connect here, you'll notice a couple features. You'll see the hole in the cap. We all know how important warranty is on these engines, and Mercury requires this weep hole for warranty purposes. The weep hole allows for expansion when there's freezing conditions, but it's also a visual indicator that your check valve has failed. The OEM cap also has a weep hole, but the weep hole drips down the cap so you no longer have that real visual indicator. Flushmaster retains the hole in the cap as OEM would like, and is even easier to see your indicator that your check valve needs service. Let's go over a few features on our Flushport Quick Connects. First and most important, you will notice that we have a locking tab here, and our Quick Connects require a push and a quarter turn twist to remove. This means they can't pop off when you're running the engine or without human operation. On the Suzuki engines, because it's a fixed female thread, a lot of customers like to remove that cap and thread in a brass connector that allows them to easily connect a hose. There are many risks with that. Firstly, the brass threads may not align exactly with the Suzuki threads, and you may damage that internal engine thread. If you damage that thread, then you no longer have a positive seal blocking the flow of water. Because that's an integral part of the cooling system, if water is exiting there, you may not get sufficient cooling in your block, which can lead to catastrophic failures. And if you damage that Suzuki thread inside the engine, it's part of that entire cowling, so you'd have to replace a major section of your engine. On our Yamaha Quick Connect, on the male side, you'll notice 2 O-rings. We take it a step further because no one wants to look back at their engine and see a drip of water. This double O-ring ensures that no water will leak between your Quick Connects, which is a critical part of your cooling system. All of our Flushport Quick Connects come with this female Quick Connect. This is what threads onto any standard garden hose and allows you to connect to your engine. Our female Quick Connects have a 316 marine grade stainless steel spring on the inside, so it will continue to work through salt conditions, never rust or corrode. We have also developed white Quick Connects. We've gone to all the boat shows, and especially in Florida, we now see 95% of the boats have white engines. So we have developed a white Mercury Flushport Quick Connect, as well as a white Flushport Quick Connect for Suzuki. These thread in your engine, and they look even better. A common question we get is, can't I go to a garden store and get some of these components? Well, while there are some of these components available in various applications, none of them are marinized. None of them have the 316 stainless steel spring, meaning after just a few operations, this is going to catch, it's going to be sticking. If you keep it in the boat, it's going to rust. I challenge you to ask your customers about their flushing experience. I bet you'll get a range of answers from, it's a pain in the butt, it takes too long, I hate that connection point, or I just don't do it. And the customers that don't do it, it's the same answers. It takes too long and it's too much of a hassle. What is Flushmaster solving? It's solving the hassle and the time. The Quick Connect solves the hassle and the Flushmaster device solves the time. And time is the one thing you can't buy. You can buy a bigger and bigger boat, but you cannot buy time. And 15 minutes per engine adds up, and you can forget about it and leave your engine flushing overnight. We take all that out of the equation. We eliminate all of the headwinds related to the one maintenance task every boat owner can and should do. With just the push of a button and a Quick Connect, your engines are going to flush for the proper amount of time and shut off automatically. You don't even need to return to the boat until the next time you use it. Flushmaster is truly a set it and forget it device. And let's talk about why. Inside the Flushmaster device, we have 1 valve per engine. That means only 1 valve opens for the engine that should be flushing. The first valve opens, the first engine flushes. The first valve closes, the second engine flushes. This means only 1 engine's flushing at the right amount of time, and when the time ends, all the valves will close. That means once you press start, you can go inside, you can shower, you can leave your boat knowing that it's going to turn off, you don't have to worry about the water, and your engines are going to be sufficiently flushed. Quick Connect, press start, and you are truly done. There's no need to disconnect the hoses until the next time you use your boat. What makes the Flushmaster portable? Firstly, it runs on AA batteries. There are 3 AA batteries sealed in the back of the device, easily accessible with a gasketed and threaded cover. The AA batteries last about a year under standard operation, 6 to 9 months if you're a heavy use customer, but there's a battery indicator on the screen letting you know when it's time to change your batteries. Our product is a fit for anyone that touches outboard engines and every boat with outboard engines. But why? Every time your engine goes in salt water, it's sucking up salt water and going through the cooling passages, and you have to get that out. But it's not just salt water. Our rule of thumb is if you wouldn't drink the water, you need to flush it out. We have freshwater bodies of water that have algae and mussels and invasive species that you don't want to move from body to body, but you don't want those living in your engine either. Several of our customers are large towing companies, and they're often in shallow water doing ungroundings and sometimes sucking up silt and sand into their engine. It's an integral part of their maintenance and standard operating procedures to flush that out after use. Our Flushport Quick Connects make it easier than ever to get the sand and silt out of your engine. Our Flushmaster system was designed for any boat with an outboard engine, from singles all the way up to quads, skiffs and pontoons, all the way up to quad engine 40-foot center consoles. We developed a range of accessories so that our product was easy to use in any application. Whether you're on a lift and you want to hard mount it to a piling, if you're on a trailer and you want to mount it to the side of your house in a removable cradle, or if you're a trailer customer and you want to keep it in a storage bag and bring it with you. So those accessories include a storage bag for you to put your Flushmaster and all of your hoses in. It's mesh, so you can rinse the Flushmaster after use and it'll dry itself. We also have a cradle. The cradle allows you to store the Flushmaster in a fixed application, but also remove it from the cradle to bring it closer to your boat. And we also sell a sea sucker. The sea sucker is great for marina applications. For high and dries, you can stick it to the side of the boat and the marina just has to connect the hose and press start. The sea sucker is great for applications where you're on the go and you just want to stick it to the back of the boat. We have accessories to make the Flushmaster usable in any scenario. We also developed a sun cover for our Flushmaster device for the outdoor applications. Just like your Garmin or your Simrad or your MFD on your boat, there are covers. They're built to last in the sun, but we might as well protect our investments. The sun cover attaches to the mounting holes in the back of the device and easily flips up for extended use. Here at Flushmaster, we never stop engineering solutions and innovating. To take it a step further, we have found that even with the FlushPort Quick Connects and the Flushmaster automating our flushing, now the biggest hassle was climbing over the transom to access each engine. We thought, let's move those to a safe and convenient location inside the boat. So we developed our FlushPort Reroute line. That consists of moving the flush ports from the engines to a safe and convenient location inside the boat, and rather than your flush ports being feet apart, they are now inches apart. Going one step further, we made the connections quick connects. Just like our FlushPort Quick Connects, these now push, twist, and you can connect your hose. So all you need to do is run a water line inside the engine where you'll tee it in through the rigging tube to a safe and convenient location inside the boat and install our FlushPort Reroute line. Available in black acrylic, white acrylic, or soon to be stainless steel, this product seamlessly integrates inside your boat in a convenient location. No more climbing over the back of the boat in a dangerous location, leaning over to the flush port on an engine or a pontoon. No more sketchy locations or cumbersome efforts that may be difficult if you have a hurt back, if you're of a certain age, or whatever your circumstance may be. Now install a FlushPort Reroute and you've conveniently relocated your flush ports within inches of each other to make it easier than ever. Our FlushPort Reroute line, available in white acrylic, black acrylic, and stainless steel, is also available in a single port, dual port, triple port, as well as a quad port application. From single to quad engines, we have a solution for you. The dual port can also be used for your fresh and raw water washdown. We all know threading on washdown hoses can be a pain in the butt. They can seize and be impossible to get off. We replace that with an easy, quick connect solution. Now moving into your standard water fittings, inlets and outlets, we have developed our 316 stainless steel marine grade water inlet outlet quick connect. Similar to our plastic line of products, you simply push and twist and the cap removes. Any female standard quick connect will fit on this, but of course we'll provide one with every sale. This will replace your standard stainless steel fittings on your boat that are threaded, whether it be an inlet or an outlet, that is prone to seizing with your connection, cross-threading, and other problematic things. This is a direct replacement for a Perco water inlet. It follows the same hole pattern and is easy to swap in and out. Threaded back here is a 1/2-inch NPT thread, but we're including a 1/2-inch barb, also available with a 3/8-inch barb. Install this in your boat, no more cross-threading, no more stuck threads, easy to use your hoses. Us boaters often have a wide range of fishing accessories or boating tools. I may have 15 rods, but may only use 10 of those on a regular basis or less. For the cost of one offshore setup, you can purchase the Flushmaster, which you will use every time you use the boat. It'll become like a garage opener. You pull in your driveway, you press a button, garage door comes up. You put your boat in its home, you connect the hoses, press start, and your engine's flush. It's that easy. If you are a service center, a marine technician, an upfitter, a dealer, an installer, anyone that touches an outboard engine, these products are for you. There's no longer an excuse for the customer not to flush their engines when we've eliminated the hassle and the time. Flushing your engine sucks. We've fixed that.